Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaebella for those of you that may not know, and I am so excited for today's video because as it says in the title, we are going to be trying out and reviewing the brand new Tammi X Revolution collaboration, which is the Tropical Twilight collection. I actually filmed this video already and the footage turned out horribly. I had to completely scrap it, but I think it was a blessing in disguise because it let me familiarize myself with the products and with how they work best, so I can really give you guys some great tips and tricks on that. If you guys are interested in seeing this collection and doing a little deep dive, please keep watching. Okay, so I love Tammi. I'm such a big fan of hers. As y'all know, this is a Tammi loving zone, and I just think that she really did the thing with this whole collection. But I think that this palette in particular really speaks volumes to the journey that Tammi's had, right down to the way that she laid everything out, the color story, the shade selection. Like, I think it really speaks to the type of artist that Tammi is. So the first thing in the collection that we're going to be playing with today actually is the Tammi X Revolution Tropical Twilight eyeshadow palette. This palette is stunning. It is a 28 pan palette. It's filled with some pressed glitters, some pressed pigments. You have your mattes. It's amazing. The only thing I will say about it is my palette did come with the mirror a little cracked. I did reach out to Revolution about it, and I believe they're going to send me out a new palette. I don't know for sure. It's still very usable no matter what. I just have to kind of be careful because I don't want any accidents to happen. So taking a look at the color story, you can really see just how well done it is. Tammi actually mentioned that she switched the color story around because she wanted it to be accessible to everybody. She wanted everybody to feel like they could do a look with it, and she felt like if you immediately went in and you weren't a person that was always as bold with your colors, you would feel a little bit more intimidated. So she decided to switch it up and add in some of the neutral tones up top so that your eyes kind of traveled down. And I thought that was just such a smart thing to do because you can really see so many different ways to create looks. Everything kind of fits into a little color family, and you can create looks with like each of these blocks. You can go across the palette and create looks. It's so beautiful and so well done and so well thought out. It just offers you a lot of variety, and I love that. The next thing that she has in her collection is this. This is the face palette. She has two face palettes. I picked up the lighter one, the Paradise Glow palette. I love this palette. The shades in it are absolutely perfect for me. It's so beautiful, and this highlight shade right here is so stunning. I can't even put it into words. The last thing actually came in similar packaging to the face and eyeshadow palette, but because I already filmed this video, I actually got rid of the packaging. But it is a little lip kit that came. Now this lip kit, these are not new colors that Tammi came up with. They're just her favorite colors from Revolution. This is a lip liner that she uses all the time in the shade Glory. It's a beautiful brown. So nice. It's very creamy and you can blend it out very nicely. I really like that. And then you get these really beautiful lips glosses. These are sheer, but they're sheer with like a nice wash of color to them. This one is in the shade Muse, and I love this because they are not sticky at all. They're just so nice. And now we're going in with the shade Gone Rogue, which is kind of like a deeper, like chocolatey reddish brown almost. It's so pretty. And I love both of these. I think they're so nice, and I'm definitely going to be reaching for these quite often. So now that we have all of that out of the way, we can go ahead, pick up our palette, and get started. Alrighty, you guys, so we are picking up our palette, and we are going to go in with this shade first, Nightfall. This is a very beautiful deep blue. I'm going to pick up my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. And as you guys can see, this is very pigmented. It blends out very easily, but what I love about it is that it's not overly pigmented, so that it really allows you to build up the shades as needed. now I'm going to take this and just very lightly wing it out towards my brow. So what I'm going to do is pick up this brush. This is the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. I don't think it necessarily matters what brush you're using. You can just use like a smaller brush. And I'm picking up the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Medium. And I am just going to very gently sweep this right under the brow bone, like early just on the brow bone. I'm going to sweep this right where my blue stops and starts to meet my brow bone area. I'm also going to take it and sweep it out underneath here where I have some more of my base down. And Tiffany uses the Fenty blotting powder. I don't own that, but I love this powder and it works just as well. So I am just using this, and this is just genuinely going to work wonders for you. It's going to make everything blend much more evenly and smoothly. It's going to really help to diffuse everything and to make everything look, you know, prettier. We're going to pick up the shade True Love, which is this beautiful purpley shade. So I'm starting at the edges, but I am going to let it kind of fall down because it's going to create its own kind of natural purpley gradient, and it's going to just transform this into something next level. What I'm going to do now is wipe off a little bit of this excess, and to help the purple and blue blend a little bit more, because we can stand here and blend all day, I'm going to go in with this deeper shade Twilight, this beautiful purpley shade, and I am going to, on the same brush, just pick up a teensy bit of that. I want to go right in between where I laid down the lighter purple, the True Love shade, and the blue. I'm not adding any additional product. I'm just smoothing out our edges a bit and making sure that everything looks even and blended. Alright guys, so I'm finally ready to move on. I think I used the wrong brush for my cut crease. I was trying out a different brush today, and I just don't think that it was like the right brush for me. But we are finally, it took me a minute, but we're finally back. I did go in with a light pencil brush and just reinforce the blue a little bit because I feel like I lost it. I'm going to be picking up this Luxie 231 small taper blending brush, the same brush that I went in to start with. I'm going back into the blue shade Nightfall here. And I'm just going to blend out our outer corner where the shadow meets the cut crease. I'm going to start with the blue, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the deeper purple, just so that we already are starting a nice blend in gradient. Now we can go in with our shimmer shades. So I'm going to go into this shade Night Sky, which is this very beautiful blue with a little bit of gold reflect to it. And I'm going to tap this shade right onto the center of my lid. And I'm picking up another Luxie brush. This is the Luxie 245 small shader. This one's a little bit more dense than some of the other kind of packer brushes that you get for shimmers. And I really like that because it's going to allow me to really pack on the color the way I want to. So I am just placing this right on the center of the lid. And I haven't even wet my brush, you guys. It's just showing up so nicely. I'm sincerely hoping that my camera's picking up just how nicely it's showing. Now I'm going to, again, wipe off the excess product, and I'm going to pick up this deeper blue shade. This is the shade Ocean. So beautiful, beautiful deep blue shimmer. And I am going to put this towards the outer part where our crease ends. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. I would love to have like a dress or something. This shade's so beautiful. Nice velvety dress. Look at how pigmented this is. I'm going to go back in with our middle shade Night Sky, and I'm just going to blend that into our deeper blue shimmer so that everything just looks a little bit more put together. Actually, a really helpful hint when you're trying to blend like shimmers and stuff is instead of dragging it right through when you really want to get the blend, hold your brush like at the tip and then start dragging it through kind of like that. That'll help it to blend together a little bit more, and then you can go down with the flat packing motions and just kind of creates like a really nice flawless blend. We're going to pick up the lightest blue shade, Starry Night. This is like more of like a turquoise shade. It's so beautiful. You can really see the gold reflect in there. And we are going to put this on the inner third of the eye. Oh, this shade is so pretty. I love this shade. And this shade is obviously named Starry Night after the Vincent van Gogh painting. I mean, if she says no, it's not. I'd be very surprised. But I look at that and I instantly see that painting in my mind. These shimmers are so pigmented and so beautiful. I literally want to scream. But I look like a butterfly and I love it. I'm like literally feeling the whole fantasy right now. I don't know what fantasy that is. Maybe the butterfly fantasy. I don't know. But I love this. Oh my god. This is so pretty and so dramatic and I love it. I love how wide and big this crease is because it just gives me all the life. So, girl. Tammi, my girl. I need to calm myself down. I'm really doing the most, but this is just genuinely like, y'all, you already know. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try and calm myself down. I'm going to finish up my other eye, clean this up, and kind of just re-smoke it out a little bit, and then do like my base foundation concealer routine, and then I'll be right back with you guys so we can dive on into the face palette, finish up the eye, and then do the lips. So I clearly am looking a little bit ghosted out right now, so I need to add back in some warmth to this look, which by the way, y'all, I am feeling myself on so many levels. But I do want to just add in a little bit of bronzer, and then we're going to do the under eye in case I need to like add any extra last minute powder. So we're going to be going into the Paradise Glow palette, which again looks like this, absolutely stunning. I am going to do both the bronzer and the contour, but I'm going to lay down the bronzer shade first. And I'm going to go into the shade Bronze Goddess. And this is pigmented, honey. So like, I'm gonna even tap off a little bit of excess on the back of my hands. And now we can go in. You see that, like the pigment of it, the color, the tone, how smooth it is. It's not choppy at all. I love it. So the blush will not quite match this look, but it is a bronzier tone, this orange. So I'm thinking about mixing it with something else just to make it a little bit more, you know, fitting for this look. So I think what I'm going to do is, let me swatch this shade. Yeah, I'm going to mix this shade Sundown in the palette with the blush that's in this palette, just so that it kind of is a little bit deeper, and it's gonna kind of just give me the vibe I'm going for today. So we have a lot of pigment. What I'm going to do now is just take that same bronzer brush I was using and just go on top and kind of blend the shades together a little bit so that it's a lot more toned down. Now we need to go in and finish our under eyes. So I'm just taking the same shades that I used on, sorry. We're gonna do the same process that we did on our lids. So we're gonna take our eyes. We're going to take the shade Nightfall, followed by the shade Twilight, and then the shade True Love. Alrighty guys, so I just took a little bit of the highlight shade that we're about to go in with on our face, and I just highlighted the inner corners, like on the lower lash line of the eye. I feel like it looks very pretty. I kind of do want to just flare it out just a little bit though to make it a little bit more pronounced. I'm going to take a little bit of the Contour Cutie shade, take a little bit of excess off the back of my hand, and then I'm only going to concentrate it right up where my cheekbone kind of starts, right up at the base there. And I'm going to blend it up into it. I want to do the same thing on the other side of my face. This is in the shade Paradise Glow, absolutely stunning. And we're just going to pick up a little bit of that. So for the lips, we have one of the creamiest lip liners I've ever used in my entire life. This is in the shade Glory. It is Tammy's favorite lip liner, and for good reason, because it's amazing. And I'm just going to line my lips. I'm going to pop on this lip gloss. This is in the shade Muse. This is like some of the most beautiful lip gloss. Look at this. So stunning. Need I say more? All right, you guys, and this is your completed look. I mean, it was honestly worth it having to film it again because I feel like the look turned out even better this time. It's so pretty. Guys, I love this look. I think it's so beautiful. It was definitely worth refilming because now you really can see like the true nature of how beautiful everything really is. This palette is absolutely amazing. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. As you all can see, we had some fun, and I have so many other looks and ideas planned out for this palette, but if you guys have any, please let your girl know. Comment down below what you would like to see me do with this palette. Support our black queens out here in these streets. This face palette is amazing. I'm going to be reaching for it time and time again. Come wintertime, it's probably going to be a little bit too much for me, but now that we're in the summertime, this is the perfect time to wear it because it's giving me all of the bronziness that I need, so I love it. And this lip kit is literally a godsend. It's amazing. The lip liner is beautiful. It's the perfect deepness to it, and I love this gloss. It's not sticky at all. It feels very comfortable. I don't like sticky glosses, and I love nude glosses, really. I don't really wear any other type of glosses besides nude glosses, so I love these. I love this one. Can't wait to give it a little try. But yeah, everything just turned out so nicely. You guys saw how beautifully the shadows blended, how easily they worked together, how pigmented they were. And it's just a fantastic collection, truly, like top notch. Congratulations to Tammi. This collection is absolutely stunning. I'm genuinely like over the moon with how in love I am with this eyeshadow look. I hope that she has another collection and that when she comes out with her next collection, she has like glitters and stuff. Like she has her pressed glitters, but I hope that she has like loose glitters. And I would love a loose glitter shade that was like very similar to this Starry Night shade because this is so beautiful. I would buy it in like its own singular like pan or pigment or whatever, even if it wasn't pressed. And all of the shimmers are so like sparkly and shiny and metallic I didn't even spray these like at all. That's how amazing they are. But I genuinely, like, I wish that it just had more. Like, I want more. I want her to do another collection already, and I want her to have even more products so that I can just pair it with this. So in love with this collection in its entirety. So beautiful. So definitely, please guys, support, 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 support. It's so important. And Tammi also has a lash brand. My lashes, I believe, are in the mail, like they're coming. So I'll be showing those on my channel very soon. But yeah, support your girl, support her. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below. Please guys, give me some ideas of what looks you might want to see with this palette. I have many fun things coming your way. If you guys are like, girl, we love the colorful looks, but like we need some more neutrals, don't worry, I got you, boo. I am filming some neutral videos possibly as you're watching this. So I have, you know, all those coming, but I love colorful looks. I am a makeup artist and I love all of the artistic things that I can do with makeup. So that's just where we are. That's just what's happening. So I'm gonna definitely make sure that I have a balance though, so that, you know, if you're like, this is beautiful, but I can't wear it to work, I got you. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload, because sometimes YouTube really just tries to play us and we're not having it. I am going to be leaving some very important links down below in the description box. The Black Lives Matter movement it's a lifelong thing, y'all. It's always going to be true. We are still fighting. We're still trying to seek justice for Breonna Taylor. Her murderers have not been arrested, and we need to make sure that that is not the case. Justice needs to be served. Also, yesterday was Tamir Rice's birthday. He would have graduated from high school this year. If you don't know who Tamir Rice is, I highly recommend you guys look that up because it's a very important story. So I'm going to be having some links down below of where you guys can donate, where you guys can figure out in what ways you can donate maybe your time or your energy if you don't have money to donate, and just ways you guys can get involved. It is so important. It is so vital. We are talking about human rights, basic humanity. So please make sure to, you know, make sure to be involved. And, you know, if this makes you uncomfortable, this might not be the channel for you, because Black Lives Matter here all day, every day. End of. Share this video. And outside of that, I will see you all in my very next one. Until then, bye my loves.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last